What's up, Everything Browns Nation? We are here, week one of the playoffs. Yes, we just said that. Congratulations to our Cleveland Browns. We have made the NFL playoffs. How we did it, it doesn't matter. Excuses, whatever they say. We are here. The wild card playoffs are here in about an hour and 14 minutes. We will be kicking off against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Put it in the chat where you're from, how you're watching. iPad, iPhone, TV, Android, TV with the antenna. I don't care how you're watching. Put it in the chat. How are you doing this evening? Another night show. We are here. Hopefully you will stay up late and be with us on the watch party. 8:15 on YouTube. Link in the description on Facebook. Subscribe, share, notifications on, all that great stuff. Let's get it. Let's go. Speaking of Facebook, let's get into it. How you doing, Maureen? Robert, let's go. Big night tonight. How you doing, Cecilia? I'm ready, Robert. Mikhail, how you doing? Robert says dog check. Let's get into it.
Dog check.
Let's turn it up a little bit. That was a little low.
Dog check.
That's a lot better. Now let's get over to Facebook. Paula in the building all the way. Fortnite, Cole, Zachary, Arthur, Ryan, Jay, Pac-Man's Army, Clyde, how you doing? Mod in the building. Jay Taylor, Swaggy, my guy, AAA, Mario, Sean, Azalea, Amy, Eric Muncie, Sean, Timu, David, The Pebble, Kyle G, Fortnite Clips, Scott V, Levi, Brandy Duncan, how you doing? Josh, Corey, making sure I got everybody, IGL, Kanan, Josh Real Life, Fred, Mario G, and P Login. I think I got you. I don't think I missed anybody. I see a couple. Kyle G, CKB Highlight says he is nervous. Everybody in the chat, let's go. Let's get it pumped. We got to get it going. I'm ready. You're ready. And I'm more nervous than child going into their first preschool class. I know you were nervous, or your first day in college. I'm nervous. I'm on about 12 out of a scale of 1 to 10. I might cry on camera. That's how nervous I am for this game. It's a big one for us Browns fans. Our coach ain't coaching. He's in the basement all by himself. Him and a piece of paper taking notes. I don't know what to do, what to talk about, or what to say. But we're going to get through it together because that's what we do. And in Browns fashion, it has to happen this way, right? It has to happen this way. We can't just have a regular playoff. We can't just have it happen regular like regular teams, right? Every other team that's playing this weekend, they have their coach, they have their players, and good to go. Some people are missing some players. I understand it. But they're not missing that big key of pieces for their playoff game. Not let it be us. No, we're missing starting corners, we're missing second corners, and we're missing our head coach. That's how it starts. But guess what? They say we don't care. Play on, play on, play on. And that's what we're going to do. We beat Pittsburgh last week to make it to the playoffs. And what is our present? You get to play them again. Roll it on down. Let's go. Run it back. And we're here. We finished the season 11-5, and that was my record for this team. I don't get many things right, many predictions. Most of the time I get it wrong, but I got one thing right. If I got one thing right all year long, I got their record. 11-5. I see Brandy Lewis in the building. Evil Brandy, she said, is here. Good Brandy is here. And now the world is right. How you doing? Cheryl Tucker Moore in the building. Levi, he says, we got this, Chiefs, here we come. We will just, whoa, Levi, you're back. He was in the Colts Bill stream. Shout out to everybody who came out and chilled with us yesterday when we did the Colts Bill stream. And he's still talking about we going to get Mahomes. Slow it down, my guy. Robert says we're going six wide tonight. Zachary says, hello, mate. How you doing, Zach? Jimmy says, I'm a Steelers fan, but I wish you luck. Thank you, Jimmy. To civilized Steelers fans, thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that, man. And that's what you're supposed to do as a fan. And I understand that. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to everybody in Facebook. How are you guys feeling? What jersey you wearing? Curry. I got my Kareem Hunt. I think he meant to say, yeah, Corey. This is Nick Chubb. I got my Nick Chubb on. You got your Kareem Hunt. We're the dynamic duo. I'm rocking my Nick Chubb jersey. I want to see more Nick Chubb tonight. Let's go. Vegas says Browns beat the Steelers by 20 points. We squeaked by last week by 2. In Browns fashion, they had to give us a heart attack. My takeaways from last week is we won. Now, I know we played some of the Steelers backups, and a lot of the Steelers fans that came into the chat last week would not let me forget about it. I understand we played the Steelers backups, but they all weren't backups. We had backups too. Now, I'm not saying all Steelers fans, because there was a respectable one that just said good luck, and I said good luck right back to him, and, good luck. But there was a lot of them who just came in and they wanted to troll and saying we were playing third stringers and fourth stringers, and everybody that we played were backups. Every single player. I'm like, come on, y'all got some starters out there. I mean, give us a little bit of credit. They didn't want to give us any credit at all. Jay Taylor says, I have my Parker jersey. Hey, maybe it will help. They didn't want to give us any credit at all. So I'm like, yo, is Claypool a backup? Is Juju a backup? Is Deontay Washington a backup? Is James Conner a backup? I guess they are. So Jerome Bettis is going to be out on the field today. Antonio Brown, I guess, is coming back. Emmanuel Sanders. So I guess we're in trouble because there's more starters that I didn't know that they had. So pump the brakes a little bit with they all were backups, but I get it. They didn't have TJ Watt. They didn't have Cam Hayward. They didn't have Joe Hayden. I understand what they were coming from, but pump the brakes that they all were backups. But I understood the point. But a win is a win, and we did what we had to do to get into the playoffs, and they made us sweat into the very last minutes of a Baker Mayfield sweep to end the ball game. So I understand. I get it. But the hyperbole of everybody was a backup we played against, to me, was a little bit nauseating. But hey, it is what it is. Let me get back over to Facebook. My comments weren't updating. Robert said we've been playing backups on the Browns all year. Julie says my 17th makeshift Sipe jersey. Let's do this, says Cheryl. Sporting a Cribs jersey, said Robert. Melanie says Landry. Bernie Kosar jersey. Brian says run, run, run. Julie says woof. Robert says he is nervous as heck. I'm going to keep it clean. Levi says our defense is a little better than the Rams. Levi, have you watched our defense? Levi? Myron says, Glory, remember me from the last game. Hi, Corey. How you doing? Marlene, how are you doing? CKB says Chubb. Ryan says laugh out loud. Aaron, why are you in our dog pound? Did I miss something here? Blue Day says bro, hopefully we draft Dylan Moses. Mappa says Juju was there. Chase was there. Yeah, so they had some starters there. But I got the premise of it, but they were just exaggerating a little bit for me, and I was like, come on now. Come on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with each other. They all weren't backups. But we got a job done. Scott says it'll be up to the D tonight. Ruben says, in Chubb, I trust. And Robert says, I want to hear LA's prediction. The man is a Browns god. Calling for LA. I don't know if he's here or not. Leave us, I know, Corey, just trying to make it into reality. If you say it enough, it will happen. Peter says our entire secondary was out. They were. Mayfield, due to Titan repeat, scored 28 points in the first half. Air says, let's go, Chubb. Mr. J. Fresh says, Steelers lost to a Bengals practice squad, though. Robert says, if we don't win, just pray we don't get blown out. How you doing, Angel? Tim Yu says, just give the ball to Chubb. Simple. All the way says Baker Mayfield for president. Swaggy Dog says, go Browns. And my phone's messing up again. I don't understand what's going on with my phone today. Yeah, work with me here for a little bit. Work with me here just for a second. Yes. Come on, iPhone. Let's go. LA says, I'll save it for the end of the show. So LA heard the call outs. He has became a fan favorite. My guy, LA. He said he will save it for the end of the show. You know how the show works. The predictions come at the end, so you have to wait for the great LA's prediction for the game. Levi says Baker is throwing for 539 yards. Wow. David says, what's up, Corey? How you doing? Photo Project says, we up in here. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. If you are brand new, this could be our last pregame show. Hopefully not. But if you are new, like, share, and subscribe. Everything Browns Nation. Watch party, 8:15 on the dot Eastern time. NBC is the game call. You know the game calls. Al Michaels, Chris Collingsworth. And on YouTube, me, Corey, doing his best job of calling the game and losing his mind. You'll have fun, win, lose, or draw. There's no draw in the playoffs, Corey. What are you talking about? Now, let's get into it. Let's get into our Cleveland Browns back in the playoffs, first time since 2002. Now, at the beginning of the year, remember the first game? We wanted to get rid of Baker. We wanted to do all kind of things, but we are back in the playoffs. The drought is over. If you can grade this team right now from F to A to F, what grade are you giving this team for their regular season? What grade would you give this team? 11-5 in the playoffs, a stacked AFC. If you want to be honest about it, what grade would you give this team? Letter grade. Shout out United States of Smash with a $5 donation. Shout out to you. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. United States of Smash. The legend of Baker Mayfield will officially be born tonight. Dog check. Let's go. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you very much. I see Jimmy the Goat says C. A1 says A. Peter says B. Levi says A. Robert says B+. Ravens Big Trust says F. Of course, a Ravens fan will say F. Jay says B+. Yenzer says F. How can you give it an F? But that must not be a Browns fan either. Aaron says B+. B says Book says B+. RV says B-. Young Whitey says we're about to lose. Thank you very much. Michael says B. Tim U says A+. Ibrahim says A-. Tylene says B-. Brandy says a solid C. Brandy Lewis. I got to make sure I say the right Brandy because there's two of them. Ryan says A+. Nano says C-. Eric Muncie says B+. Myrlene says A+. And my Facebook, they're not updating the comments. So if you see me going back and forth, that is why. I don't know if it's my phone or not. Rosgold says B+. Nathan says Stefanski gets an A++, though. Facts. The Reaper says Baker about to throw for 300 yards, 3 TDs. Watch. Okay. Scott Wilkes says solid B because of the D. Teresa says B. Eddie Stats said they ended an 18-year-old drought. LA says I'm giving them an A for sure. Clint Cole says B. Shane says B+. Ricky Lowe says B. Robert says I'm giving them an A considering what we've dealt with. Julie says A. Shout out to you, LA. I will check that. All right. Let me see here. Thank you very much, my guy. All right. Come on, Facebook. Just update and want to do all this. Swaggy says A. Zachary says no 600 yards. Michael said it's been 20 years. All right. So, if this was a regular season, if this was a regular circumstances, I would give this team a B+. 11-5. You lost some games you shouldn't have lost, i.e. Jets. You know, the Raiders game that comes to my mind, I would give them a B+. But this isn't a regular season. You dealt with COVID, teams in and out. You had receivers, you know, that was on the practice squad doing the walkthroughs in the parking lot. Quarterback Baker Mayfield, fourth coach, third different system. So for that, I'm going to give this team an A. I'm going to give them an A. Going into this year, I didn't hear people saying this team's going to the playoffs. I didn't hear people saying, oh, man, this team, hey, watch out for them. No, nobody was talking about the Browns this year. Nobody. And rightfully so. We didn't deserve to be talked about. I'll give this team an A. They've dealt with a lot, and every team has. I'm not saying we're the only team that dealt with COVID. A lot of teams have. But lately, It seems like we're the only team that's dealing with it. Players in and out, coaches in and out, receivers just coming in straight off the practice squad, couple days to practice, 1 or 2 practices a week, walkthroughs, practice through Zoom, things like that. I will give this team an A from the adversity it has dealt with. Losing receivers early in the year, like them or not, arguably your best receiver on the team has been out for more than half of the season, like them or not. I'll give this team an A. Injuries, COVID. I'd give this team an A. That's what I would do. Ryan said this year's been a sandlot of football. New Orleans up 21-3. That game's over. What's up, Sparkle Toes? How you doing? A is ain't for laying down this game. Broncos, America's team. Go Brownies, go. Beat the Steelers. Squealers. He said, Tim U, Odell. Dang, I wasn't tracking Wi-Fi. I missed that one. Is the best. How you doing, Emily Jane? I'm sensing a big game by the tight ends. Playoff, baby. Hunt will have a better game than last week. I hope you're right. Stephanie says absolutely. Brent says B+ all day. Aaron says B+. I think my phone's updating now for Facebook. Kyle says B+, heart and determination. Eddie Stat says A. Scott says solid B. Okay, I said that one already. All right. Okay. So, Broncos, America's team, huh? Who said that? I don't know who said that. B+ only because we didn't win the division, says Eric. Practice, we're talking about practice. Is Ward in yet? Ward's out today. I can read you the ins and outs of today. Give me a second. Ward's out, obviously. Robert Jackson starting for Denzel Ward. I know, shake your head right now. Claypool 8 last week against him. All we can do is pray. Michael Dunn starting for Joe Bitonio. Cardell Hodge is out due to COVID. Bitonio's out due for COVID. And, of course, you know Ward is out. Kevin Johnson's out as well. Marvin Hall's inactive. Brian Allen's inactive. Tedrick Thomas, Alex Taylor, my guy, Jamarcus Wi-Fi Bradley, and Joe Jackson all out. And captain is Myles Garrett. Let's go. You'll get my big dog at the end and my prediction. Shout out to everybody in the building. 204 on YouTube. I think 30 on Facebook I seen. Shout out to all you guys. Let's go. Comments not updating again. Let me close out and go back in. All right. Browns America's team, baby, says Stephanie. Myles Garrett's captain, not out. If I said out, sorry. I meant captain. Myles Garrett is the captain again for this game. If I said out, I meant to say captain. If you did hear Myles Garrett say he's going to run all over the field. Yeah, get two, son, kiss, says Green Mirror. So I give this team an A due to everything they went through. They're in the playoffs. First time since 2002. Shout out to Tweaked Pat with the $20 donation. Won't be able to catch most of the game, so let's go Browns from Bama and a little bit of, a little bit of Roll Tide. Hey.
Dog check!
Hey, Tweet Pat. Shout out for the $20 donation.
Dog check! Dog check!
Shout out for the $20 donations. Call your mom. If we win, Brandy, guarantee it. Guarantee it. You heard it here first. Guarantee if we pull off this W. We're doing really good this season. It's Stefanski in. Let's talk about it. Tweet Pat laughing. You got me on that one, but you know how we roll, Tweet Pat. You know how we roll. But let's get into Kevin Stefanski. Let's talk about it, all right? Let's talk about it. You know, in Cleveland Browns fashion, things just have to go against us. Being without Kevin Stefanski, our leader, our coach, the best coach we've had since, I guess you can say, a lot of people say Butch Davis. It's just devastating to me. Devastating. His first year he's came in here, he's brung us to the playoffs, and he can't even coach because of COVID-19. Now, he can't even coach. He can be by himself. He can be isolated with him and just a napkin, and he still can't coach. They said, no, I don't care. The NFL won't budge on their rules. We wrote it down in permanent marker, and we're not budging. But why? I mean, he's by himself. No. But who is it hurting? It's the rules, okay? You're not coaching. So we're the only team not with our head coach. Nobody will care, though. No excuses is what they'll say. They'll say, next man up. But it's really a disadvantage to me. We don't have our head coach. He came in here first year, turned the whole culture around, and now going into Pittsburgh Steelers against Mike Tomlin, who I don't know, him and Bill Belichick, who all I can think of is the longest tenured coaches in the NFL, one of the most experienced coaches in the NFL, and we don't even have our own coach that calls the plays. Thank you. Thank you. And I know nobody cares. Since BB says AAA, one of those iPad head robots, let's go Browns like Macho Man Randy Savage. Second title for the Buckeyes. Yes, Brandy, we need that. Go Baker. Coach Stefanski has the Steelers right where he wants them, but he can't coach. NFL hates the Browns. No Baker hating. As a Ravens fan, I'm rooting for the dog bound tonight. Mark, do work Browns. That's the first time I've ever heard that. A Ravens fan rooting for the Browns? Alex Van Pelt calling plays tonight, right? Yes, he is. Alex Van Pelt is calling plays tonight for the Browns. And I still don't care. I am upset that Stefanski ain't coaching. Now, I don't know anything, all right? I am full of emotion. I think it's not fair, especially for a man who has turned this season around. The man feels fine. Why can't he coach? He ain't gonna bother nobody. I don't care. It's stupid. And that's just how I feel, all right? That's just how I feel. And some people can say, you're too emotional. You're too emotional. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I don't care, all right? I think it's stupid. It's a stupid rule. Rules are meant to be bent a little bit. You can bend them a little bit. It's the playoffs, for God's sake. This ain't week 5. It's not week 3. And I would say this for any team, not just the Browns. So don't think I'm saying it because it's the Browns. I would say it for any franchise. If they're going into the playoffs and their head coach is out, it's a coach. It's not a water boy. It's not a towel manager. It's not a coordinator. It's the head coach, the leader of the team. He's not going to be around anybody. All the technology we got, you're probably spying on me right now. And you can't even do that? But fine. It's okay. Hi, you are the best. Thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. They bent over backwards for the Ravens. Playoffs, we made it to the playoffs. But that's just me, man. That's me. I know a lot of people won't agree. You're being emotional. Whatever. Keep preaching. Browns can handle the situation. What is the uniform color tonight? Orange would be nice. Go Brown. I think it's white jersey, orange pants, if I recall right. Don't think so. Not allowed to. Yep, not allowed to. AVP knows what to do. Oh, there will be Pittsburgh protests, but Tomlin was out sick. Coach was getting a little pass happy last couple of games, in my opinion. He was, in my opinion. But I still wish he could coach this game. I still wish he could coach this game. Thank you, Tweak Pat, for the $10 donation. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $10 donation. Are you going to be calling the college championship game? No, I am not. I will not be calling the college championship game. No, sir. White jerseys, orange pants. Thank you, Eric. That's what I thought, but now it's confirmed. How you doing, Phil? How you doing, Phil? Thanks for coming back out. Can you give me a shout out? Sure can, Jeremiah. How you doing? Hope everything is right. Yes, white and orange. Oh, hey, I want it. 2 for 2 today. Let's go. When LA confirms it, that means it's official. You guys remember that. You remember that. When LA confirms it, it's official. I've told you guys. He's in there. All right? Now, only if LA can get Stefanski to coach, then we'd be all good. But all right. I'm pretty good, Jeremiah. I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Now, second question. What's the biggest obstacle without Coach Stefanski in your opinion? Your opinion. I'm asking you guys. Without our leader, without our head coach, what is the biggest obstacle in this game without Kevin Stefanski? Is it the leadership? Is it the play calling? Is it just not having his voice there when things are going bad to pick up Baker? To pick up Landry, whoever, name a player, pick a player. What is the biggest obstacle without having Kevin Stefanski there? I know people can say, well, AVP got it. He can call the plays. That's fine. But what to you is the biggest obstacle without having the man who has been there for 16 games, practices, walkthroughs, all that great stuff? I know he coached during the week, and he coached virtual during the week and through walkthroughs, and he talked to him during the week. He said he's not going to do it. No pregame speech before the game and all that good stuff. But what is the biggest obstacle without Kevin Stefanski, in your opinion. Robert said, by now, we as a team should know what to do. I have faith. Yes. Faith is what we're going to need. Faith is what we're going to need. Third down calls, no Joe B and Ward. That's right, no Joe Bitonio and Ward. No Cardell Hodge. No Kevin Johnson. Those are big ouchies for us today. In my opinion, targeting is the problem. Clock management, the Steelers call the plays on Zoom while he's at home. If the D isn't playing like Cincy played them, I'm going to be pissed off. Baker will lead. No obstacles in this game to break the curse. Yes. How you doing, CRU? We will not hand it off to Chubb enough. The Steelers will crush the Browns. No, thank you. Run the ball. All that, no problem. Browns win by 17. 23 is going to win it for us. If you believe in God, you believe that the Browns are going to win. Wow. Okay. Third and fourth down calls. Okay, I just hope that Jarvis gets the ball a little. I'm doing good, DD Mole Rat. How are you? But I believe if we don't make it in the dogfight, we will lose. Believeland, go Browns. Run the ball. Beat the TikTokers. Okay. Do not abandon the run. 3rd and 8, give it to Chubb. Jarvis needs a big game. Honestly, I think Callahan is the biggest loss, but having Kevin's calmness if things go wrong will hurt, says LA. The calmness. Play calling. Baker needs to be on point tonight. Keep the ball on the ground. Chubb and Hunt attack. I think it's crucial. Time decisions, challenges, going forward, fourth, etc. Okay. I like those last two comments by LA and Walter Edwards. If we win, we have to do the dance on their logo. No, we don't. We're better than that. We don't have to do that. I like those last two comments. My most worry is I don't know if the play calling between Alex Van Pelt and Kevin Stefanski is the same. Is it different? And if things go bad, who is going to be there to keep things calm? Kevin Stefanski is a calm guy. What's going to happen? How is AVP? I don't know. They know, but I don't know. That's my worry. Maybe it's not theirs, but that's mine. Yeah, I don't like the whole 5 wide that Kevin Stefanski's been doing the past couple of games, but maybe he was doing this on purpose. I don't know, but that's my biggest worry. He's been here 16 games. I don't know how AVP is going to call the game offensively. I have no clue. Hopefully he knows run Nick Chubb, and maybe he will do that. I don't know how this game's going to be called. I don't know how it will be coached when it gets tight, when it gets into those situations, those 3rd down situations. 4th and 2, will they go for it? Will they punt? Will they be conservative? I don't know. Now, I know that he talked to the coaches, and I understand that. But it's different talking to someone, and it's different when it's in-game situations. That's my worry without having the coach there. Corey Boyd has to keep in on his P's and Q's tonight. He calls his game great. The Browns will win. Our primary focus should be winning the turnover battle and controlling the clock. Karen says, I'm worried about our defense and kicker. Browns have that it going. DD Mo says it's at 8:15. If you didn't know, by the way. Thank you. I think we all should know it's 8:15, but if you didn't, now you know. Dog check. I've been hype all day. Tay to go.
Dog check.
What will Cowherd's excuse be if we win tonight? Who knows? But he's got everything lined up if we lose. We know that. Are you showing the game, Ryan? I'm not showing the game. I'm just reacting to it. I think everybody should be able to watch the game. Hopefully tonight it's on NBC. They have an app. They have lots of ways you can watch it. I think you can stream it on Browns.com too. I think you can. So there's a lot of ways you can watch it. Corey, I asked you to please believe in Baker tonight. He got us. I don't have a problem with Baker. But y'all know who I got a problem with. Brandon Lee Lewis says 5 wide, baby. I love my Browns. Go Browns. Chubb needs to be in beast mode tonight. I'm rocking his jersey. Hopefully he goes in beast mode. The game is streaming free on Yahoo Sports. Alrighty. But yeah, that's my worry without Coach Stefanski. Hopefully we can get it done. Do you think with Kevin out, Baker, the touchdown maker, will be off the leash. No governor on the engine. Wide open. Baker Mayfield. I think they have a game plan for that. I just hope they stick to the game plan we've done all year long. Mylene, why are you not streaming the game? You might be new here, but the NFL has satellites to the power you've never seen. If I stream this game, they'll shut me down so quick. I watch you every week. You the best. Thank you, G Cubs. Stefanski needs to be on FaceTime the whole game. Shutting down or at least limiting Claypool's production is a must. Rumor is the Scottish Hammer has been kicking field goals tonight in warm-up, and he's been nailing 60-yarders. That's from L.A., so it's official. So the Scottish Hammer has been nailing 60-yarders today. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because I'm wondering if he don't go full Oklahoma flashback, we got to make Juju pay. Yeah, Juju likes to talk, man. He does. This channel will be murked so fast if Corey streamed the game. Facts. I only watch your streams alongside the game when I can, because even if you don't stream the game, you're entertaining to watch. Thank you, DePebble. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Appreciate that. Do we have a chance against the Bills if we win? We'll have to see. But we will play Kansas City, so we will play Kansas City. But all right. That's about Kevin Stefanski. If you're new, if you just tuned in, Everything Browns Nation live. We got about 28 minutes left of the pregame show. 8:15. We'll go live at the watch party. Game on NBC. There's a lot of ways you can watch the game. We only react. Hopefully you can watch and react with us from a fan's perspective of the Browns. We have Browns fans in there. Steeler fans will come through too. And then random fans from random teams just come in because they just do. So we like to have fun. Come out. Rock with us. This may be the last Browns watch party we have. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully they pull it through. But let's get into it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, donate if you'd like. It helps. Shout out to all my Patreon members. Bill Tony, AAA, Clyde Boyd, Cheryl Tucker Moore, and Michael Kramer, all in the shout out tier. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. You can support that way as well. And if you're watching the game, Saints and Bears, it is official. The Bears are going to lose. It's 21-3 with 3 minutes left in the game, somewhere around there. Saints are going to advance. But all right, let's get into it. How much pressure is on Baker to win this game tonight? You know, Baker, people with Baker are, hot and cold at best. 1 minute they love him, the next minute they hate him. Some people always just hate him, Colin Cowherd, and some people always love him. Some people love Baker just to love him. How much pressure is it on him to win this game tonight? If he loses, will those people that are in the middle jump right off the ship again and ask FedEx to come pick him up immediately? Or will they go, circumstances, they weren't kind of right today. We'll give him a pass. Year 2 under Coach Stefanski, he's going to be that much better. I have faith in Baker. He has shown me that he can mature under a good coach and a good system. I am not ready to jump off a cliff. Or if he loses, they're going to go, I'm done with him. I knew it. I was just waiting for the right moment for it to see. Or if he wins, will they go, I knew he was my guy the whole time. I just needed this win. I needed this win. How you doing, Stephanie? How do I hook up with you during the game? Watch party, 8:15. YouTube, link in the description. You can subscribe, turn on notifications. 8:15 will be the watch party. If you want to have fun, greatly appreciate it. LA said Peacock will have the game as well. That's a free app. There you go. Peacock will have the game. Michael says this team is going to play harder than ever considering all the circumstances. We win this, it's going to be like winning the Super Bowl. Robert says he's under big pressure for sure, but so is everyone else. Stephanie says love Baker. Win as a team, lose as a team, ignore the haters. All the pressure is on the Steelers, in my opinion, says LA. It's a good point. It's a good point. Very good point. They won't see it that way, but that's a very good point. If we don't play them hard, I'm pissed. Yahoo Sports will have the game. Just play and win. Browns 32-28. Alex and Baker will be fine. Baker, the troublemaker. Baker, only pressure issue start with a poor offensive line. D-line's key. Baker next season, 13-2. Hello, Corey, my friend. You drinking something stronger than tea for the game tonight? I'm doing moonshine just in case, says Barb. Same old, same old. Water and sun kiss. You guys know how I do. You guys know how I do. Swaggy says trust Baker. Trust in Baker. Knew they would. I have money on this game. Don't screw me, Baker. Hey, G-Cubs, listen. Can't bet, man. I don't bet. I don't bet on my teams because I'm too emotional. Browns are the world's team, the only sports team to have a fan club on every continent. Go Baker, Corvette. And Robert says Steelers are not the scary team they used to be. They are very beatable. In my opinion, we can win with Baker having an average, below average game. I know blame or praise goes with the QB, though. Well, LA stole a little bit of my thunder, but I'm gonna go with what my previous answer to this question was. Previous answer. Here we go, Brownies. The only problem will be pressure. Our guys haven't been there before, and most of the Steelers have. Baker is their maker. I don't think it's going to be the Baker show. It's going to be more Chubb. 48-30. I believe we can win. I'm a senior, Corey. Moonshine, keep me upright and watching the Browns. Okay. LA stole a little bit of my thunder, but that's okay. I don't believe there's pressure on Baker. Not at all. Now, of course, you have his critics. Doesn't matter what he does. Nothing's good enough, and that's fine. But this is his first playoff game, okay? We have to judge him like everybody else judges him. Let's be honest. Lamar Jackson won his first playoff game today. This was his third try, right? This is Baker's first playoff game. The Steelers are supposed to win this game. If we're being honest, I know we're being Browns fans, but let's be honest. They're supposed to win this game. They just are. Right? We're not going in this game as supposed to win. We're not going into this game as, some dominant team that you better win this game. No, we're not. He really doesn't have any pressure to win this game. He doesn't. I know he's a first-round pick. I get it, but he's not pressured to win this game. This isn't make or break in his career. It's not like this is his third playoff game. He's 0-2, or his fourth playoff game. He's 0-3, and he's played bad in 3 playoffs. This is his first playoff game. Now he doesn't have his head coach. Missing defensive players on the other side of the ball. There's no pressure on Baker Mayfield. Now, some people will make up a story. They'll write one, and because it's their jobs, and they'll write it very well, nice and double spaced with a nice, pretty font for you to read, and make him look horrible if he loses this game. But there's no pressure on Baker Mayfield this game. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Because he's not supposed to win this game. He's not. They're not the favorites. They're not winning. And now you have a little caveat that you didn't have your coach. Now, he's not going to use this as an excuse. Not at all. If he loses, he'll say all the right things, which he's supposed to do, because that's what a leader of a franchise does. But he doesn't have any pressure to win this game. Big Ben is on his way out. He's looking for another Super Bowl. Baker's just getting here. So there is no pressure on Baker Mayfield to win tonight. That's not a cop-out answer. That's just the truth. Some people can be like, oh, no, he has to win. He has to win, or he's not a franchise quarterback. No. We didn't go into this year saying Baker don't win a Super Bowl. It's a wrap. It's over. Couple quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Big Ben's one of them. You can throw Russell Wilson in there, but Baker Mayfield was not in there. He just wasn't. So to me, there's no pressure for him to win the game. It's not do or die, but of course we want him to win because we're fans of the Cleveland Browns. But if he loses, it's not going to be the end of the world. We'll be angry. We'll be mad, but it will be a stepping stone in the right direction because we are going into the positive direction. So no pressure on him to win this game. It's his first playoff appearance. But we do want to see him play well, and of course we want him to win. So as far as pressure, to me, there is none. And I know some people are going to say that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. There's all the pressure in the world because if he doesn't win, he sucks. I get it. But to me, there's none. Pitt is going to stack the box. Then they might. They just might. When the sun rises to the west and the sets in the east, the Browns will win a playoff game. If we don't have turnovers, I think we can make this a close one. Cleveland's already won the season. That's going to be important. Totally agree, Corey. Agree, Corey. Let's TikTok. Let's TikTok in the end zone. Steelers are already saying they're playing the Bills. It ain't over till it's over. We are the underdogs. Biggest upset of the season. And here we go. Totally agree. He wants to win, of course, but he shouldn't have any pressure on him. Y'all have come a long way for sure, but y'all know it's going to be a tough match today. Bro, the game starts at 2:15 a.m. where I'm from, Denmark. Whoa. It's going to suck if we lose. Yeah, that's facts. They can stack the box. That means single high safety for Landry. If we do enough QB sneaks, we'll win. Steelers claim they're happy to play us again. Without Big Ben, Steelers suck. I want Juju to be knocked out. I don't want to see no injuries, man. Shout out to my guy, Producer G. Says smash the like button, sub. Yes, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe? What? Subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Shout out to the 421 in the building over on YouTube. Hit that like button. Be greatly appreciated. Subscribe, share. Donations are greatly accepted as well. You don't have to, but they do help. Ravens fans are currently smoking on a Titan bed. Oh, chat is hilarious. But subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Chiefs here. We coming. Patrick Mahomes is Levi. You are hilarious. You're scared, CRU. Hey, man, we're all nervous, but it is what it is. We will be okay. This will be a close game. I have faith that we can win this game, win a line of scrimmage, pound the rock, and stop their short passes. Make Big Ben throw deep. But that's going to suck with no Denzel Ward. No Denzel Ward. And Robert Jackson back there. We seen what he did last week. We love you, Corey. Thank you, Deborah. D-line is the key. I'm not nervous at all. We got this. Speak for yourself. All right, Tay to go. Hey. My bad. Tay to Goat ain't nervous, but I'm nervous. Speak for yourself, homie. Speak for yourself. Ben, we win for sure. Why is Denzel back out? COVID. Feed Chubb. He said, I ain't nervous, homie. Speak for yourself. I ain't nervous. Hey, you a real one, because I am very nervous. All right. Everything Browns Nation live. This could be the last pregame show, or this could not be the last pregame show before a game. So shout out to everybody that's in the building, YouTube, Facebook. You know the drill. Facebook, like, share to all your Browns groups. Give the emoji and how you're feeling. YouTube, about 400 plus in the building. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Turn on your notifications. And when we go live, you know we are live. Watch Party 815 on YouTube. Link is in the description on Facebook. Hope to see you there in about a half an hour for the game. Now we're going to talk about the game for the next 15 minutes or so. How are you guys feeling about the game? 15 minutes to talk about it. The same team we seen last week. The same fans we talked about last week. You know, we hate this team, rightfully so. You know, fans root for their team, you know, and all that good stuff. Now the Steelers will have all their players. All their first stringers will be on the field. They had some, what was that? They have some first stringers that played last week. Believe it or not, no matter what they tell you, they had some first stringers that played last week, okay? It wasn't all third stringers and second stringers that were on the field. Some first stringers did play last week. So, but they all will be back. Big Ben will be back. Joe Hayden will be back. Cam Hayward will be back. TJ Watt will be back. They all will be back. So, who do you have winning? Who do you have losing? What is your key to the game, and who was your big dog of the game? Will the Browns advance to play the Kansas City Chiefs? Or will they be at home with us next week planning for whatever they're going to plan for? Oh, Hayden's out? Did not know that. Thank you, Ohio April baby. Hayden's out. Scratch that. Hayden's out. Sup, Corey Go Dogs? How you doing, Chad Tucker? Cleveland wins, says Heidi Boyd. That's hard to watch. KO. Chubb. Swaggy says Boo Steelers. Big dog is Baker Mayfield. Robert says 24-21 Browns. I got the big dog. Miles Garrett needs to step up, says Isaac McConnell over on Facebook. Big dog number 23 says CRU. Big dog is Garrett, says Sandra McConnell. Random says Browns winning. Tax says big dog is Nick Chubb and Baker. Samar says, I'm funny. Thank you. Browns win if the offense can produce, says Brandy Lewis. Thanks for the $5. Dan V. I did not see your let me go back. Dan V, thank you. $5 donation. Thanks to my mod for pointing it out because I will miss it. Thank you, Dan V, for the $5 donation. What's it like in Cleveland tonight? I am in Columbus, so I wouldn't know. But what is it like in Cleveland tonight? I think they would be pumped up. But thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you for the $5 donation, my guy. Appreciate it. And thank you, mod, for looking out for me so I didn't miss it. My mod's always got my back. I think you got to mix up if Steelers win. No. We play the Chiefs if we win. I think, don't we? I don't know. Yeah, we play the Chiefs and the Steelers will play the Bills. We're the lowest seed. I'm pretty sure that we play the Chiefs if we win. And the Steelers will play the Bills because the Steelers is the third seed. Defense needs to show up. Big dog of the game is Chubb. Folks getting arrested in Cleveland if we win, just being honest, says LA. Yes. That is right? You are correct. Okay. Yeah, we play the Chiefs. I'm not tripping now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Somebody trying to make me look like I'm talking about in the chat. Yeah, we play the Chiefs if we win. Okay, thank you. And the Steelers will play the Bills. Big Ben needs to get a nice bunk over the head. Mark says, I'm a Ravens fan. I want the Browns to win. You good? You sure, man? You good, G Cubs? I'm just like, wait a minute now. I know I seen what I seen. Who plays the Ravens? The Ravens will play the Chiefs if the Steelers win. Yeah, Chiefs we win. Steelers versus Bills. You're right. All right. Thank you. LA stamped it. Big dog is Money Mitchell. Man, that would be huge if Terrence Mitchell can play top-notch defense tonight. That would be huge. Chubb, I don't care about your fantasy team. It's my big dog of the night. Get to Roethlisberger and stop the run. 5-6 man front to rush Roethlisberger. Kareem Hunt, big dog. Big dog is Cody Parkey. What if Big Ben? No. I don't want anybody to get hurt, Marie. Shit, what if Big Ben gets hurt and Mason comes in? Crossing fingers. No, I don't want anybody to get hurt. We got to ball out, no pressure play, like there's no tomorrow. The real pressure will come in AFC Championship game if that happens. Browns will win. How do you feel about the Ravens? I have no feelings for the Ravens. I don't like the Ravens, but they did win. Congratulations to them. They did a good job. They stuffed Derrick Henry, made him look non-existent, and they played to the strength of their game. Running the football. You gotta play to your strength. LBs are my big dogs, says Brandy Lewis. No hate, man. Play to your strengths and win. Stop trying to be what you're not. They did it, and they won. No Ward tonight. Okay, sorry for the strong defense and offense from start to finish. Let's go as well. Let's go. I don't know what the name is kidding. We going down, baby. Go Browns. Thank you. Touchdown, first play. DPJ, big game tonight. Greetings from Clearwater, Tampa, Florida. Myles Garrett has a game. Chubb as well. He scores 3 TDs. Can I get a woof woof? You sure can. All right. Somebody else has 23 as a big game. Conklin is playing as far as I know. I haven't seen him being out, so I'm pretty sure he's playing. I support all teams that are a part of our regional division except the Steelers. Got to keep the hate alive. Go Browns. All right. So, keys to the game for me is quite simple. Listen, we got to be honest with each other. Our defense has been pretty bad, okay? We just got to keep it out there. And we're missing Denzel Ward. Kevin Johnson's out. Robert Jackson is just not very good at being cornerback, okay? He's just not. And Claypool, they went against that matchup last week, and I'm pretty sure they're going to exploit that matchup this week. That's just my opinion. So, what is the key to keeping your defense off the field? Time of possession. We have to run the football. We didn't do a lot of it last week, especially with Nick Chubb in the game. Maybe that was gamesmanship. I don't know. But we have to keep the ball out of Pittsburgh's hands, in my opinion. Okay? Because Denzel Ward and Kevin Johnson out is a problem. We don't have anybody that can stop Claypool. I think they will exploit that. all right, with the defense not on the field, that really helps us run the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, then work your play action game, get the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands fast. Because TJ Watt and those boys will be coming. They're going to blitz. They want to try to distract Baker Mayfield, make him confused. They're not going to give him a lot of time. They were getting to him last week with some of their backups. Let's just be honest. Run the ball, let the play action work. And if they want to stack the box, then you're going to have one-on-one coverage. Use Jamar Landry? Use Jarvis Landry, your best receiver, your best route runner. And if you get shots with DPJ down the field, take those shots. I think that's the key to our offense. And on defense, if you get them in long third down situations, Myles Garrett has to take this game over. This is his first playoff game. He has to show up. I know he's had a shoulder injury. I know he's still being bothered by a shoulder injury, but nobody is really 100% healthy coming into the playoffs. He has to shake that off, and he has to dominate this game. He is our best defensive player on the field, and he has to show up, especially with no Olivier Vernon, who is out for the season. He has to dominate. I know they're probably going to double team him and triple team him sometimes, but when he has a chance, he has to dominate. He has to make sure Big Ben's jersey has a little bit of green on it and a little bit of brown. That is the keys to me for us to win this ball game. And a little bit of prayer too. Never hurts. Yes, you can get a dog check for your friend.
Dog check!
Hi, Corey. I'm here. I'm very nervous too. We have to pressure Big Ben, blitz, Myles Garrett, helmet, cracker, elite. I'm worried about no Batonio. Yes, that's a big loss. That is a huge loss. Michael Dunn's in for Batonio, and there goes LA with the answer. My guy LA, always in the chat. Conklin is good to go. Let's go, Miles, says L. That's from Facebook. Over to YouTube. I like Robert Jackson, Stewart, and Thomas. I like also. I don't like Robert, man. I'm not trying to put nobody down, but he got torched last week, man. But maybe he'll have a better game this year. Blitz Ben. I will try to refrain from throwing stuff at my TV, says Brandy. So if OBJ was here, he would have thrown him. TJ Watt is going to pop off. Miles step up. Browns will win. Beware of dog pound. Connor, 123 yards rushing. Let's go Browns. Claypool isn't that good. I'm just going to leave that there. Let's go Brownies. Sion Taki can't guard Chase. Corey, I'm here. What's up, Jackson? Myles Garrett's coming too. 24-21 Browns. Deep pass rushing is going to kill us. Chubb ain't worried. That's Batman. Pressure on Ben. We got to rattle Ben. 27-21 Steelers. TJ Watt has no chance. Hollywood 2. Pop Jew Woo, LOL. Every time I watch her live, we win, so I have faith. All right, Kaiser. KRZOR. Claypool is too good. Claypool is too good. Old man Cody Parkey. You don't have to say it 1,000 times. We got the point. Baker will deal. Browns 31-21. Thank you, AAA. I was about to do it. Listen, I ain't in the mood today. I'll delete you myself if you keep spamming, all right? I ain't in the mood. All right. Baker will deal 31-21. So what's your prediction, LA? I think he's going to give his. And I'm about to give mine. All right. 487 in the chat on YouTube. Around 15 on Facebook. Let's get it going. Who wins? Who loses? Oh, boy. And who is my big dog of the game? Oh, Lord. All right. My big dog of the game is Myles Garrett. Listen, this is where superstars are made, the playoffs, okay? What's our weakness right now? Defense. Your best player arguably plays on defense. This is when you step up. This is when checks are made and checks are cashed and contracts are fulfilled. The NFL playoffs. Von Miller made his name off one historic Super Bowl run that will never get taken away from him. Everybody remembers it. He was harassing everyone that playoff run. Now, will he do it? Who knows? But that's my big dog of the game. He has to show up. He has to terrorize Big Ben, make him uncomfortable, make him start to count while he's in the pocket, start to see ghosts like Sam Darnold did that one Monday night. Myles Garrett has to eat. He has to eat off that paper plate. You know you eat off paper plates when you don't want to wash dishes. Do not front like you don't. He has to make him pull out that paper plate and start eating. He has to eat today. He has to have multiple sacks. He has to force turnovers. He has to get this offense short field. They have to win the field position as well to win this ball game. We are not supposed to win. We are underdogs, and that is a good thing. We don't have our coach. We don't have two defensive backs. We are the underdogs, and for us to win, our big dog, Myles Garrett, has to perform like one. Pittsburgh knows it. They're going to send 1 guy, 2 guys, probably 3 guys. 2 more makes it 5 guys, burgers and fries. They might throw all of them at Myles Garrett, but he has to win and then get a number 1 combo after the game and celebrate. I got Myles Garrett as my big dog of the game. Let's go. Now, time for the prediction. Hopefully not my last one of the year. But before I go, LA says Browns 27-23. Big dog Nick Chubb, he will have 25 plus carries as long as we don't fall behind early. I have Browns versus Steelers. Now, playoff game, playoff intensity. Juju says we are the same old Browns. We have gray faces. What does that even mean? We have gray faces? Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, listen, whatever. Gray faces. Okay. All right, Juju. Just stick the tickets out, all right? Because that analogy doesn't make sense to me. You have gray faces. You're the same people we always see. Anyways, okay? I'm going with the Browns here. I will never pick Pittsburgh. I don't care. I won't do it. I won't. If we were 15-0 and I said my prediction for the season was 15-1 and Pittsburgh is the last game on the season, then guess what? My prediction is wrong. I will never pick the Steelers. I just will not. It will not happen. And it's not happening now. But I'm very nervous for this game. No coach, missing 2 DBs, and our DBs are already at best. But I'm going with the Browns to win this game, and I'm going to pick a low-scoring game because if it gets the high scoring, we're not winning. It's just not going to happen. I don't see it. So I'm going with the Browns 24-20. This defense is holding them to 20? Exactly. Pray for it. 24-20. Browns win. Come to the watch party. Pray with me. All right. I'm going to be nervous. I'm going to be screaming. And let's have some fun. Browns 24-20. We get back to running the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And Myles Garrett shows up and dominates a playoff game. And we go on to Arrowhead. That's what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:59. I will read a couple more comments and then get ready for the watch party. Hope to see you there. Let's go, says Jake. What up, Jake? I'll take it. Let's go, says Lee. And let's get into it over on YouTube. Chubb is my big dog of the game. Shout out to the 546 in YouTube. Hit those thumbs up. 544 now. 2 left. That doesn't matter. Shout out to everybody over on YouTube. Patrick Mahomes is scared to play the Browns. Okay, Sean. I wouldn't say all that. But yeah, we ready. Can we get a prayer right now? We need this win. Dear baby Jesus, please let us get this win as we come to you. There you go. Go Browns. Let's go. Woof, woof. Jesus, take the wheel. Let's get it. See you later, Corey. Watch party, 8:15, NBC The Game. You can watch it on Peacock. You can watch it on Yahoo. You can watch it anywhere. Let's have some fun. Let's go Browns. Hey, let's have fun. Could be the last one. Hopefully not. But let's enjoy this ride. And I may need some medicine because I'm going to lose my mind. All right. See y'all at 8:15, NBC, Browns versus Steelers. Wildcard playoffs. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace.